Caitlin. It's Wednesday, May 28th, 2014. Obviously not a Tuesday. I want to thank you for the extra long video last week and thank Jeff for coming in the video and talking to me about Portland and calming my fears. We actually went up there and checked it out. We found a home potentially in Oregon City. It's a really cute little town. I kind of like it. It's 17 miles away from Thor Chad's work, so that's fine. I can deal with that. The schools are mediocre, so that's fine. And we'd actually be buying a manufactured home, which means I'm becoming an adult at 28 and owning a home potentially. So I don't know how I feel about that. And I know a manufactured home is not like a home. So before anyone says anything about like, well, it's technically not a house. I know. But it means that I can take to Pinterest and try some of that stuff in my own house. So I'm pretty excited about that because I love messing things up and then having to fix them myself. So this week, a lot of awesome stuff happening. Obviously, I'll be up in Portland on June 2nd and still commuting down to Eugene. So I'll be a little busy. Skin Game came out yesterday by Jim Butcher, which is the Harry Dresden series number 15. If you read that series, read the book and tell me what you think of it. I'm probably going to do a separate video based on what I read from it. I finished it in 6 hours. So obviously I sped read a little too much and probably missed some important pieces. Yay, good job, Jamie. But I would love to hear other people's theories, ideas, spoilers, and Caitlin specifically. I want you to cut off an arm so you don't have to go to work, so you can tell me what you think of this book. Durr. Okay, you gave me a choice of subjects this week, and one of the subjects was what's a random piece of advice that I would give somebody on the street. And like that is so hard because I never like to give advice to people. Okay, let me rephrase. I love hearing people and trying to help them solve their problems, but I definitely don't think of myself as some kind of like end-all knowledge base for anything. Like I'm just a really good soundboard. But I think what I would just ask somebody is, or I think what I'd tell somebody is, you know, name something good in your life. And it sounds really stupid, but here's an example of it. So, Chad Thor and I have 2 cars. We have a 99 Gold Saturn named Captain Beige, and we have a 98 Dodge Durango that's silver. Both of them have some issues cosmetically. They're not fancy. They don't have radios. They don't have air conditioners. I mean, by all means, they're not like fancy cars. But my family has 2, and they have gas, and they run, and I'm able to drive my son to preschool every morning. I'll be able to drive him to school every morning. If he forgets or needs something, I'll be able to drive there to do something. And, you know, it's really easy to go, I need a bigger car, I need a better car, I need this better, but it's hard to remind yourselves, like, to be grateful. So I think that would be my advice, is just think about something that you didn't think you'd be grateful for, because you can always want more, but you need to appreciate what you have too. I expect a response. Toodles up.